I have three words for you that I think sums up at this moment in time the way that Chorley are performing, and those three words are dressing room harmony. Well, there's a lot happened since you were last with me. Played a bunch of games, show you those shortly. One of the things I do want to talk about is the dressing room harmony. Now, things have been forced upon me. My two centre backs, Baines and Leather, for various reasons were unhappy. As we know, Leather has already been sold. Baines came to me and said he wanted to play at a higher level. Nothing that I promised him would placate him. So in the end, I had to sell Baines. So basically, I've lost my two centre backs. As we know, 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 dropped him to the bench, but he subsequently was sold as well. Now then, if we just look at this, through no fault of my own, I am now left without a team leader or team leaders. I have no highly influential players, and every team needs voices on the pitch to guide the team through the game. At the moment, we have next to none. And like I say, through no fault of my own, through just grumpy players who wanted to voice an opinion when they should have concentrated on just playing the game. So the fact that those players have now gone, I am left without team leaders and influential players, and that could massively affect our performances on the pitch. So this is a record of the comings and goings since you were last here. Baines has gone to join Walsall. He wanted to join a bigger club. Obviously Walsall are a bigger club than us, so that's fair dues. He's gone. Matt Irwin has left to join Spennymoor. He wasn't happy, so we let him go. Callum Ebanks has been recalled from his loan spell and he's gone back to Cheltenham. I didn't play him an awful lot. He was only there for cover. Obviously the parent clubs want them to be playing a lot, so quite rightly they took him back. Archie Thomas, another one of the loanees who was recalled. Again, they were on loan. I didn't play him an awful lot, so I can't complain about them recalling him. On a slightly brighter note, we've actually nicked on a free transfer from Boston, one of our main rivals, Michael Collins, centre-back, 21 years old. He's got some great stats. We've actually got him on a longer contract, so we've got him till the end of 2023. So maybe try and build a defence around him. We'll have to see how he goes. So back on the subject of dressing room harmony and leaders, I've been out and signed Scott Brown. He's 36 years old, but he's got great leadership qualities. Veteran midfielder. Hopefully we can get him blended in pretty quickly. I've only got him till the end of the season, but we do need some leaders on the pitch. So hopefully Scott Brown can be one of those leaders for us. Well, I'm nothing if not persistent. Unfortunately, the board are fairly defiant that they're not going to send me on a coaching course, which, to be fair, I think is to their detriment, but I suppose I can see where they're coming from. As I've said before, they think I'm going to get too big for my boots, get a few coaching courses under my belt, and off ski. I mean, who knows? So if you just have a little look at the run since you were last with me, that started with Spennymoor, which we won 1-0. Dodgy first half, picked it up a bit in the second half. Logan, our new goalkeeper, made his debut. Then we went to Brackley, horrible first half, we're 2-0 down, came out second half. I got a bit shouty and gobby with them in the dressing room, and they scored 2 goals and we got a 2-2 out of it. So a nice little comeback, but I'm not sure whether this whole dressing room thing, unhappy players, is unsettling the whole team at the moment, but form is still not great. You know, we're still up there, we're still in the mix. I'll show you the league table in a minute. We're still up there, we're still in the mix, but things could be going better. But again, you know, I have to temper my expectations with surely the board expectations, my own expectations at the beginning of the season, but I would love to be back on top again. Anyway, back to the schedule. Next game was Hereford, a boring 0-0 draw. Again, lacklustre, didn't look like doing anything. So the Leamington game, again, didn't play particularly well. We came away with a 1-1 out of that. And then we went away to Farsley. Again, first half, not great. We went 1-0 down, but we managed to come back and score 2 goals, and we actually sneaked the game 2-1. So credit to the lads for that. So I'll show you a few of the goals now. So this is a Spennymoor game. Lovely goal, actually, to credit the lads. A really nice looping header from a Sarah, I think it was. Yes, lovely looping header. Moving on to the Brackley game. We went 2-0 down. Absolutely awful. And at that point I thought the game's gone. Made a few tweaks, and then in the second half we came back. Hall, lovely header, and then a penalty. Hall's back. Moving on to the Leamington game, we went 1-0 down, as I say. Untidy at the back, but then we have a lovely ball from a Sarah through to Connor Hall, who gets his 3rd goal in 2 games, slips it inside the keeper, inside the post. Nice. Then lastly, the Farsley game. Again, we went 1-0 down. We need to try and cut that out, but we're working on it. 1-0 down, but then the comeback. So a Sarah Henley on the right hand side whips the ball over. Hall's there again for his 4th goal in 3 games. Right near the end of the game. Lovely goal again. So as we speak, the Boston game that I was due to be showing you has been postponed. So we have a game in hand on Gateshead now. We're 1 point behind them. Our game in hand is against Boston. Boston, the top of the league. I suppose everybody at the top are a little bit iffy form-wise at the moment, which from our point of view is really good because nobody's running away with it. And although our form's not great, neither the other team. So I don't think the Boston game is it's to be worried about, but they're not having the greatest run. So, you know, confidence is reasonably high we can get something out of that. If we can beat them, we could actually go top of the league again. So I know I did say we're going to watch 2 games today. Unfortunately, the Boston game, like I say, got postponed. So given that there's been a lot going on, played a bunch of games, there's been a lot to speak about, a lot to show you. I think we're just going to play the York game today, and then next episode we'll come back for Darlington and Boston, providing we don't get any more postponements. Fingers crossed. Who'd be a manager on a cold, wet, windy day like this? Never mind, let's get into it. So the team for today, Logan in goal, brought Blakeman back for a run out. He used to be our assist king, and I'm not quite sure what happened to him, but we give him a run today. So we got back for a Blakeman, Smith, Halls, Henley, midfield, Sheriff, Milovanovic, Acer, and Shenton is the advanced playmaker with the twin strike force of Hall and Sampson. So away we go. I've got the 2 new lads on the bench today as well. So the centre half, Danny Preston, centre half, I've got him on the bench, and the midfield player Michael Collins is on the bench as well. Bit of experience we can bring on if we need to at any stage. 20 minutes gone, bit worrying. No action. It's quite an even game at the moment. Come on, lads. Need to be doing a little bit better than this. Got a highlight now. Halls is in the box. Oh! This is why we're not putting games to bed. I mean, that was virtually, well, it wasn't an open goal, but that was a great chance to go 1 up. So off we go with the second half. It's quite an uninspiring game at the moment. Halls. 𝐿𝐸𝐿 back to Halls again. 𝐅𝐸𝐿. Come on, 𝐅𝐸𝐿. Work a bit of magic. Poor ball. Well in by Henley. Oh, we just can't keep possession. Come on, somebody put a foot in. Get stuck in, somebody. Right, 𝐅𝐸𝐿. Can we make this one count? Halls is going to balloon it right over the top. Shocker. I think it's substitute o'clock. Who's having a good game? Who's having a bad game? Shenton's not having a good game. Blakeman is not having a good game, which is weird. Let's bring Preston on for Blakeman then. And if Shenton's not having a good game, let's just try something a little bit different. Let's try Dackers. So playing with a front three. What's the worst that can happen? Come on, lads. Make the difference. Make us proud. Well, I'm going to go very attacking. And I'm going to demand more. In the box. Over the top. Only just over the top. Getting nearer. Getting a bit nearer. Right, lads. Get your head on this ball. Send it straight back at them. It's 𝐿𝐸𝐿. Halls. I'm going to have trouble with that name for the rest of the season. 𝐿𝐸𝐿. If I think about it, it's fine. If I have to say it quickly, it's not fine. Come on, Preston, get down that wing. When I said get down the wing, I didn't mean get down the wing and... Oh, penalty! Can Halls put this penalty away? Can he? Yes, he can! Come on! Come on! 1-0 to the Surely. Come on. Rocket. Keeper never moved. Great penalty. Love it. I'm going to drop us back a little bit actually now. Just going to go back to positive. Right, come on lads. Let's just keep it nice and tight. Nice and tight. In fact, I'm going to make a sub. I'm going to bring on the new lad, Scott Brown, for his I'll get my words out in a second. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm on top of it. Yeah, we're bringing him on for his debut. I got there in the end. Come on, lads. Well won. Played. Anybody making a run? No. Just keep hold of the ball. Sharice made a nice little run. Oh! You beauty! What a lovely little goal from Sharif. You beauty! This was a nice little build-up. Preston, 𝐿𝐸𝐿, got it right that time. Sharif found himself free. And he was straight under the keeper's body. 2-0. Yes, we do want to make the tactical changes, please. Thank you. 73 minutes. Do we have any subs left? Have I got any subs left? I haven't got any subs left. Never mind. Just keep the ball. Keep hold of the ball. Possession. Football! Are we allowed to do that in non-league football? That was ridiculous. Samson? What? Where did that come from? That would have graced the Premier League game. Amazing stuff. 3-0 up against York, who I think are reasonably high up in the league. I'm not sure if they're in a playoff position, so... Oh, come on, come on. We don't want to see that. 10 minutes to go and they've got one back. No, that was horrible. I don't want to see the replay. Don't like replayed goals when they're against me. But what a replay from Andy Halls. Get in. 4-1. Oh yes, come on. So this is the new midfielder who can take corners apparently. Nice. We'll take note of that. Hopefully he can step up and be a team leader. Right, come on, foot on the ball. Somebody get a tackle in. Get a tackle in. Can somebody get a tackle in, please? Ooh, just over the top. I'm going to be surprised if he came back now. There's only like 5 minutes left. Acer on the ball, on the free kick. Ooh, that was on its way in. They've got the keeper to thank for that one. Foot in that time. Headed out. Oh, come on, lads. Come on. We need to be quicker to the ball than that. Like 2 or 3 minutes left. Anybody going to run for that ball at all? No? Okay, fine. I know, I'm a hard taskmaster. We're 4-1 up. I shouldn't be complaining, but I think it's what gets the best out of players. Keep them on the toes. Keep them working hard. Expectations have got to be high. Hall with the ball on the wing. Is that going to be? Oh! Oh, that would have rounded it off nicely if that had gone in. Never mind. We're 4-1. It's doing the goal difference a lot of good. Goal difference could be really important towards the end of the season. It's very, very tight up at the top. And just as I'm saying that, we concede another. So we had a nice little cushion there. And we concede another one. I mean, who's at fault here? Ah. Preston never even jumped for that. Never even bothered. Never mind. 4-2. Full time. Great result. Love it. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Credit where credit's due. I've been quite critical the last few weeks, so bit of positiveness. Is that a word? It is now. I've just made it up. Ooh, who's a happy bunny? I'm a happy bunny. Look at the league table. Boston are top, 57 points. We're second, 57 points. Only by goal difference. What was I saying about the goal difference? Well, it wouldn't have made a difference today because there's a 9-goal difference. But, you know, every goal counts, doesn't it? Gateshead are now third, having played a game more on 56 points. And then there's a little bit of a gap appearing now to fourth place Kidderminster, who are on 48 points. So the game against Boston is now even more critical because it means we could actually go top as of right, and it would also put 4 points between us and Gateshead. Let's aim high. So back to the schedule. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm really excited. Anyway, so let's have a look. I'm not going to play any games offline now. We're going to come straight back in the next episode for Darlington, who are in the playoffs, or playoff positions at the moment, and the big one against Boston. Did I tell you I was excited? I'm really, really excited for this one. If you've enjoyed that, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time for more from me, the Gobby Gaffer.